The Book of Smut, Milf to Bimbo 6, Milf Erotica Bimbofication Erotica, Anal Sex Erotica. Written by Tori Westwood, narrated by Sallybeth. The Book of Smut, Milf to Bimbo 6. Blake's studying isn't exactly going to plan. It's late in the evening, and he hasn't had a productive day. The library should have been closed by now, and if milfy, reserved Lois Granger, who manned the desk that evening, had known that Blake was busy studying the complete wrong subject, she might have finished her shift hours ago. The reason for Blake's procrastinating was twofold. Firstly, he hated the subject of politics, and he didn't know why he'd chosen it for his degree. Secondly, whilst rummaging through the library's collection, he had happened upon a most interesting book. You see, the library that Blake studied in was older than most of America's states. Over the hundreds of years since its construction, the library had amassed a collection that should have been able to satisfy the students of any subject, if they could be bothered to look. But no, Blake was far more interested in history, and the red leather-bound book that featured its very own belt to keep it closed was too intriguing to ignore. He had carried the weighty tome back to his study desk, placing it under the lamp that illuminated the blank piece of paper he was yet to make notes on. Before he opened it, he glanced up at Lois. She was looking down her nose and through her spectacles and penning something on her computer. Blake didn't know it, but Lois liked to study history too, and she was busy planning her thesis for the following year. She clicked her fingers happily on the keys, doing something she loved. She didn't mind that Blake was making her work overtime, because this didn't feel like work to her. Besides, she was happy to see a young man so engaged in his studies. If only that were true. No, far from it. Blake was about to dive headfirst into a niche area of history that had yet to be fully explored. Etched in faded ink on the inside of the red cover were the words, "A History in Sluttiness." The calligraphy was beautiful, but it was the name of the book that struck Blake.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?